The topic of my lesson is fractions. The grade level is 3rd grade. I chose to do fractions with 3rd graders because according to Piaget, students in this grade level are in the concrete operational level, meaning they can think more abstract and give you more constructed answers. The activity is presented in a structured environment. The activity consisted of presenting what fractions are and give the different names for each fraction. For instance, 1/2 will be called 1/2, and so on. Then, using a pizza cutout, students had to come up with different fraction parts and share it with their group or partners. Then, using flashcards, the teacher will call out a fraction like 1/2 or 1/3, and the students had to represent it by drawing it in paper. The ticks used for this activity were 3.2a and 3.2c. Today we're going to talk about fractions, and I want you to talk with your partner about what you think fractions are. Raising your hand, tell me what did you think fractions are? Okay, Yvonne.
I think that fractions are when like subtracting when you have like a missing part and you have this half of something and you're trying to look for the other thing.
Okay, that's a good answer. Yeah, we can say that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Thank you, Alex. I'm gonna tell you what the definition of a fraction is. Okay. So a fraction is a number that represents a number parts of a whole, and they always have to be equal. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example of what a fraction will be considered. So let's say we have like a circle, right? And I'm gonna cut it in how many parts? Four, right? So if I colored this part and this part, that will be considered a fraction, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 1/4. Can you tell me what this number is on the top using your academic word? Ashley. 1. Okay, it is a number, it's called number 1, but I want you to tell me what's the name. It has a special name. So, the denominator, it's always in the bottom because, see, pronounce it what is it? Down. Good job, Yvonne. So it's always in the bottom, right? And the denominator tells you how many parts make up a whole. And the numerator, it's how many parts you get to take home. Now that we know what fractions are, and we saw like this example, have you seen fractions in the outside world? Anywhere? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yes, where, Eduardo?
When I go to see pizza, it's a circle and then we want like six of our family, six of my family. So each person gets one.
Each gets one. So which should that be? So I'm gonna show you the different names that we use for fractions. So let's say we have something that's like this. So when there's a 2, it's gonna be a half,
Third,
fourth, and 6. Okay, so we're gonna use, and this is the one we're gonna use today.
8.
1, 8. We're gonna go back to our seats, and you're gonna stand by your desk, and we're gonna do like a little activity all together, okay? 1. What did you eat?
I eat this one.
Okay, so if you ate that one, so you turn around. What was the percentage that you ate?
4.
1.
I ate 3.
No, this is how many do we have? Remember. 1/3. Good job, Aaron. How much did you guys eat?
4.
2 what?
2.
2. How many do we have? Remember?
2, 4.
No, we have to put them together. 2 out of to 6. Good job. Okay, so you're gonna and I'm gonna give you a fraction, and I want you to draw it for me. Okay. All right. What if I say that we're gonna eat 2 fourths. So you can, let's do 2 fourths. So we're gonna be 2 fourths. Alright? So you can either draw it in a circle like this, or you can do square. Put it in fourths. So remember, the parts have to be equal. So how many am I gonna color?
2.
2. So that's what you're gonna do. Remember guys, the bottom number tells you what? What does the bottom number tell you? How many parts? And the top number?
How many you're gonna color?
You're gonna color.
Little pieces.
So how many parts are you gonna get? 3. Yeah, okay, do it. Okay, we're gonna start with this letter, with this side that has the fraction. You see it?
Yes.
Alright, so Amy, R. Show me the first one. What's the denominator for that one? Look at it. How many parts does it have? 4. So what's the denominator? 4. So we're gonna put that where? In the top or the bottom? Bottom. How many parts do I actually get to take? 1. So what's the fraction?
1/4.
1/4. Eduardo. M. What's the denominator? 8. Okay, so what's the numerator? 4. So what's the fraction? 4. 8. Good job. Okay. Okay, so so you learn the different names of the fractions. And there's many more forms that we're just using those the very basic ones. But there's plenty of more fractions that we have to use. And you know, we actually use fractions in real life, even though sometimes we don't realize it. An awesome job, guys. You can keep this one if you want to keep on working on it. So you want to keep it for practice.